name is MacDonald. I'm from the Waynesville Yoga Center. I'm here with Leigh-Ann Renz. We run the teacher training program here at WIC. And we just thought we'd do a quick video to answer some questions that we get about teacher training, some concerns that people have. So I'll start. So the first one is people get nervous about doing crazy hard poses like headstand, handstand, scorpion, things like that. And we just kind of wanted to let you guys know that you're not required to do some of those crazy hard poses in our teacher training. If you want to, it's fine. But there's like 1% of the population that really can do that and maybe cares about doing those poses. So we kind of have our sort of theme and culture around our teacher training in our studio is real yoga for real bodies. And there's plenty of awesome yoga poses and styles of yoga and things you can do to keep it a little bit simpler and more accessible for people, which is really, we try to keep our teacher training in line with our studio belief, which is yoga's for everybody. So don't be, if you're nervous or scared and you think we're gonna have you doing some crazy complicated stuff, don't worry, we're not gonna have you doing any of that stuff, especially if you don't want to. We don't really force you to do any of that stuff. Anything you can think of to add to that?
I love that quote that we kind of talk about quite a bit, that, for a long time the idea with yoga was that you use your body to get into a pose. And what we're understanding now in yoga, and especially here at the studio, is that it's the opposite, that you use the pose to get into your body. So just to reiterate that you do not have to be a certain age, shape, size, weight, or skill level. We've had people in our yoga teacher training programs that have had pretty significant injuries, that have had hearing limitations, so our program, the yoga that you would experience in our program and that we would hope that you would help to share with the world, is about being inclusive and accepting, meeting people where they're at and helping them to access yoga at their starting point on their mat where they're coming from. So just to reiterate that we have the hard stuff. You can take it as complicated or as advanced as you'd like, but that's not the starting point. That is kind of the open door for you to decide as a student what we're going to teach and ask you to do is very balanced between lecture and movement. It's not every single weekend is going to be, 72 hours of yoga. It's a mix of practice and learning, and we try to keep this very balanced. So don't be afraid of the physical aspects or really any of it, but especially that.
Right, especially considering that it's really supposed to be about 10% of your yoga is the physical stuff, asana. There's 8 limbs, there's so much more to yoga than just the physical stuff. So there's a lot more to the training than just the posture. So don't forget about that. And Leigh-Ann and I are going to be doing some videos over the next couple weeks, kind of answering some more questions. We like to keep it short and sweet. And that quote she mentioned is Vonda Scarvelli, Awakening the Spine, one of my favorite books, and that's part of our training. So anyway, thank you. We'll be posting some more videos, so stay tuned.
And if you have any specific questions that you'd like to ask us, please reach out. It's ytt@waynesvilleYogaCenter.com, or you can call 828-246-6570, and we're more than happy to answer any specific questions you may have.
Yes. Thank you.